James Carpenter with Country Living. Welcome to my channel and thank you for watching my videos. Alright, I wanted to talk a little bit about this Chevy truck. It's a 1988 454 with an automatic transmission, no overdrive. As you can see, it's Kubota orange. It's been brush painted. I'm not doing this video to show you a show truck. This is a truck that has been used for the last 16 years by myself, and I've maintained this truck and made a lot of improvements on it. As you can see, the tail lights look brand new. I did the tail lights and headlights and marker lights. Now here's the license plates. You can see all the stickers. I know I called out 16 years, but there's some that are pasted over others, so if you're counting them and you don't get 16, it is 16. That's the trailer hitch. That's a custom made bumper. We made that bumper and we welded that trailer hitch to it. And that exhaust, that's custom exhaust. And you see a bracket there for the new shackles. We just recently did the bushings, the shackles, and the bracket on the rear. Made a big difference in stability. Now there's probably people watching this video that live in drier states or not necessarily the Rust Belt, but for an Ohio truck, this frame, even though it's rusty in the pictures, it's not near as rusty as it could be. It's actually in fairly decent shape for an Ohio truck. Even that bracket around the license plate's heavy duty. Some more shots of that recent work we just did with the bushings and the shackles and the brackets. There's the U-bolts that hold the leaf springs to the axle. All that's new. About the only thing I've done to that rear differential is keep the fluid changed. Alright, this filler neck, the filler neck, that whole plastic piece you see around where you put the fuel in, I recently replaced that. You can see the new bolts that hold that on, and that fuel filler lid there that just got closed, there was a spring on it that was broken, and I managed to put one on there from another truck. Now we're going to look at the interior. That bucket, I keep my straps and stuff in that bucket. I got a little fire extinguisher there. Now these seats, they came out of a Subaru. They're leather seats out of a Subaru, and they made a huge difference on the appearance of the interior. The headliner. We removed the headliner, bought some material, glued it onto the cardboard, and put the headliner back in. Most Chevy trucks, the headliner's falling down on the top of your head. This one's nice and tight. There's a couple smudge marks on it where obviously it's a truck, it's going to get dirty. Even the brake pedal pad, that's new. The other one wore completely out. The truck's got about 170,000 miles on it. Now the engine, the 454 engine, which we're going to look at here directly, came out of a low mileage, like a Winnebago camper. So it's got a little bit of a cam, and it's designed for torque, obviously to pull one of them big Winnebagos. But when I got that engine, it was about a little over 60,000 miles on it, which is low compared to the mileage is on the actual truck. That switch right there is a cutoff switch. I let the truck set for long periods of time, so I just shut the batteries off to keep the batteries from draining. When we did the engine, we did the exhaust manifolds. Those were new at one point. The throttle body's been completely rebuilt. The AC pump's brand new. There's another look at that cutoff switch. Now this cooling fan, that's the original shroud on the radiator. And anybody that's got a 454 Chevy knows that these things like to run a little bit warm. That fan inside of that shroud is off of a Lincoln Continental Mark V. It's a good size electric fan, and it runs with key-on power. There's the new receiver dryer for the AC. The AC still works on the 1988 Chevy truck, which is pretty sweet. The condenser, that's brand new. There's two batteries. When I bought the truck, it had one battery, but it had a place for another battery, so I wired two batteries in just to make sure that we have plenty of battery. You know, you don't want to get caught somewhere with a big block that don't want to start. But this one starts right up.